Hi, my name is Alli. I'm a level 5 IGP student, and this is my elevator pitch for why you should come visit me at Summit. So, a little bit about me. I'm an environmental science with an emphasis in biology major, and my language major is modern languages with an emphasis in Spanish. Obviously, I study here at Northern Arizona University. But while I was abroad, I studied abroad and took classes at the Universidad de Concepción in Chile, and there my major was natural sciences. Um, yeah. And so I decided to continue my abroad experience at the Universidad de Concepción with one of the professors I had during my first semester, who kind of worked on the thermal tolerance of alpine plants, which is really not widely studied, and especially not on the like warmer side of things. So I worked to assess the effect that the heating rate has on the thermal tolerance of alpine plants um, in terms of heating. So the reason for this was because there's not a lot of research that has been done about specific rates and how it impacts the thermal tolerance, and different studies that use heating rates and evaluate the heating of plants use rates ranging from 2 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius an hour. So there's a very, very wide range. And so my job was kind of figuring out which rate worked better, and which one had the most profound impact on the plants. In addition to this, I also worked with English Online, and there I led cultural and language workshops for students in their first year of English. For my lab work, you can see here the different steps of my research. Identified the research problem, learned the methodology, designing the experiment, and analyzing the research. Um, so yeah, I kind of helped contribute to figuring out the best way and the best rate to use in terms of evaluating heat tolerance. Um, so that was really exciting for the uh, scientific community in terms of that. Language acquisition, the Chilean accent is notoriously difficult to understand for both native English and Spanish speakers. Um, they use a lot of regional dialect, words such as "cachai," "po," "pololo," and they also speak very fast. So it was definitely interesting. In my lab work, it was more of an informal kind of Spanish using tú, vos, that sort of thing. In my classes, it was a little bit more formal, but I switched a lot between languages and I learned a lot between the two different cultures. And yeah, so I also got to travel a bunch, which I really appreciate and was so grateful for the opportunity to do. And I would love to tell you more about it at Summit. So please stop by.